Here we go!
Hey, what's up everyone? This is GamerBlake90 here, presenting you all with another video of my Tales in Sonic CD playthrough series. And in this video, we are going through what is my least favorite level in Sonic CD, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in this opinion. And that level is Wacky Workbench. Why is it my least favorite? Because if you thought the Marble Zone was one nuisance of a level that impeded your ability to enjoy the speed that you would get with Sonic, this level, in my opinion, takes it to a whole nother, well, level. I'm sorry for the bad wordplay. Although, one point that I will give to Wacky Workbench is the fact that there are these cool background effects that further augment the very nature of the stage. Alright. You may find this strange, but I'm gonna say it right now. You see what that trap over there is signified by that white light flashing over there? That scares the heck out of me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That's part of why this level is my least favorite in the game. And why does it terrify me so much? Well, I don't want to show it off here, because as adorable as Tails is known to be, I don't want to put him through any kind of pain. Unless I'm using him as my AI, in which case he can suffer for all I care. I'm just kidding. But the reason why it startled me so much is, ever since I was a kid, when I first got hit by that trap, which caused Sonic to basically become Han Solo'd, or trapped in a case of ice, I don't know why, but the animation for it just spooked the heck out of me. I can't really explain it, but when I first saw it as a kid, I just felt my stomach freeze up from the fear that settled into it, and I became very reluctant to play through Wacky Workbench even in my spare time. So, yeah, it's not a fond memory. And I mean, realistically, I know it's not that terrifying in animation, but I don't know, something about it just unnerves me. And I don't even want to imagine what it must look like for a Tails, to be honest. Anyway, trying to figure out if I can pull this off. Let's see. Oh yeah, another reason why I hate Wacky Workbench. When you're trying to go to the path, it's hard as heck to do that here! Because you have to maintain consistent momentum to activate the time travel mechanic, and Wacky Workbench makes that really, really difficult. Like, you have to find a specific setup in this stage to pull it off with little to no issue. And right now, that's what I'm in the process of trying to do, but I wonder... Nope, that won't work. I thought maybe I could use a flying mechanic to cheat the momentum rule for time traveling, but evidently, the answer is no. So, let me see. What if I did this? Don't fall off. Tails, come on! No! You see what I mean? This is gonna take a while. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! We did it! We actually did it. We actually did it. I can't believe it. And it only took me, like, what, how many minutes? You know what, don't answer that. Okay, and now for the other big news into Wacky Workbench. It has such a vertical layout that, on one hand, it encourages a lot of exploration, which in my opinion is fun. And luckily we already found the Metal Sonic hologram, thank goodness for that. But it just goes against the nature of most Sonic levels to be so vertical. Like, it's not a bad thing trying to encourage exploration, but I feel like a game like Sonic Rush did that a lot better than Sonic CD did. It gave you multiple pathways, but all of those proved, instrumental to completing the level. With this, you don't really complete the level by exploring pathways like in Sonic CD. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Before I get back to that, did you all see how trolly that little secret right there was? You have to purposely let yourself get crushed by that trap up above us to get brought down here and find the robot generator. And as you might have already guessed, a secret like this was not easy to come by in the earlier days of Sonic CD. Because what does a crushing trap tend to equal? Death, that's right. So nobody would have ever thought to look there when trying to find the robot generator. And because of the fact, beating this game 100% most likely proved to be an entirely difficult task at first, when the game, like, came out. Luckily, it's more like common knowledge now thanks to the invention of the internet, but even so, I can only imagine a nightmare that must have evoked in so many other kids who enjoyed Sonic CD as much as I did. But granted, as a kid, I never really went out of my way to destroy all the robot generators or the Metal Sonic holograms. And by the way, we're going to leave a special stage ring untouched, because as I may point out in a couple of my previous episodes of this series, I want to save the last time stone from Metallic Madness Act 2, so I can make sure that by the time I grab a last time stone, I've destroyed all the robot generators, hence a true 100% playthrough. Oh yeah, that made me kind of nervous because there are some badniks hovering around at this lowest section here, but you kind of have to go Oh, no. I'm in trouble. Well, actually, not really. There are rings up here, and Tails can fly. So, talk about a lifesaver there. Alright, now we need to go to the past. We'll probably bounce off one of these badniks at least once, or actually, no, we won't. If you were Sonic, that'd be a more likely scenario. Because you definitely... Now that I think about it, we came up here via a much different means than if we were Sonic. Because if you were Sonic, you would have to go down a hidden passageway that's located to the lower left, beneath the platform we're on now, so you would come up here and destroy the robot generator after you've gone to the path. In fact, I'll show you. Assuming I can even land on it. Because there's a tricky part here. You have to land on that platform right there that we keep falling past. Yeah, that's the one. Sonic has to land on it first, and then jump through here, and then he'll find a pathway that takes him up here to where he can destroy the robot generator. Again, not one of those secrets you'd be lucky to come by often if you were playing this game blind and didn't know all the locations of the robot generators. But luckily for Tails, he can kind of break the rules and fly himself up here just fine. Anyway, we take down the robot generator. That just leaves Metal Sonic. So, which way should we go? I think we'll come up here. And I forgot to show off the hidden room with the angel statue in it. My god, Blake, seriously? But I will admit, even though the location of the Angel Stone is commonplace nowadays, I still have a hard time finding it. I keep getting myself confused as to which act it's actually located in. Like, I kept looking around at Act 2 for like 10 minutes or so before time ran out. And then later on, I looked through Act 1 and actually found it there. Or at least I think that's where it's at. See what I mean? I still don't remember. But I did find a hidden room here with an extra life, so we take those. We're at 17 now, by the way. Can you name to me a player that managed to get 99 lives in Sonic CD? Because, realistically, I don't think that happens often. Like, I personally find it very difficult to even accomplish such a feat in Sonic CD, due to the fact that the game is, well, something I said often, short as heck. If only more was done with it, but unfortunately around that time, Sega was starting to get into the bad habit of rushing out their games, and well, if you stuck around the Sonic franchise for as long as I've had, you can see the negative side effect it's had. And even sometimes when they take their time, like with Sonic Forces, like, it wasn't a terrible product. I've said this plenty of times. It's not terrible. It's okay at best. But it could have been so much better because of the potential it had. The same goes with Sonic CD, of course. Anyway. Yeah, another huge irritation with Wacky Workbench. The traps here go kind of overboard, in my opinion, in terms of how frequently they occur and the variety in the traps. And if you couldn't tell what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to land at the ground. But the problem is, the flashing ground will launch you if you are standing on it, while it is flashing, of course. If it's not flashing, then it won't launch you. But I'm trying to get an opportunity to land here because Metal Sonic is down there. And as you can see, it's kind of a chore. And thus, this concludes my explanation of why Wacky Workbench is such a horrible stage! Oh, no, please don't launch me, please don't launch me, I need to find... There he is! We finally did it! See what I mean? This is where he was the entire time. That's why I had to land there so badly, but I kept getting launched upward because of this stupid flashing lights bouncing me upwards like that. Alright. Now, let's make our way out of here, because we found everything we needed to find. Hopefully I don't get Han Solo'd along the way. If you watch Star Wars, I think you'll get the reference when I say Han Solo'd. In fact, I'd be very surprised if you didn't. But yeah. Now, if you stick to the upper pathways and workbench, it's kinda easier to speed through it, but at the same time, not really. That's probably bad wordplay on my part. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's a janky level, we're just gonna say that much. But luckily, we've ensured the good future for Wacky Workbench, so therefore we have no more business here, nor do we have any special stage to worry about up until we're getting, like, very close to the end of the game. So, we're gonna finish the second act here, to skip over the special stage ring, cause I'll see you later, Time Stone. And we made a good future in Act 2, which means we'll get a good future in the boss act as well, with Tails. I hope you all enjoyed this series. I'm sorry it took me a while to get the 5th episode out, but being pretty short, I wasn't all that much of a rush, no pun intended, to finish it. And yo, look at this! Again, another shining gem hidden away in the American soundtrack. This one is pretty sick, but more importantly, remember when I said how hot pink and blue made for such an awesome color combination titled Tempest? This is another example here. Everything is just so vibrant. It makes you feel like you're full of life, that you've done your job, and the world is at peace now. Aside from the fact that Dr. Robotnik is waiting for you at the end of the level to settle the score with you, but good god. This level just makes me want to go back and play with a good future for the previous 2 acts, which you can do, by the way. It's just never really something I made a point to show off. In fact, one idea I had for a Sonic CD series was playing through every level's good future version, and then another series where I played through all the bad future intentionally. Because I think there's a feature you could unlock in the 2011 version of Sonic CD, where it allows you to start any level with any time period, whether it be the past, the present, or the good or bad future. But I think you have to unlock that by getting a quick enough combined record in Time Attack. So it's a bit of a grind, but again, most of the levels here are pretty short, so not that much of a grind. Well, Wacky Workbench aside, but in all honesty here, that's because I had to go out of my way so much to find the collectibles and figure out what the heck was going on. Because, good lord, it's such a jarring experience. Rewarding at the end if you found all the collectibles or all the time stones, but jarring nonetheless. Either way, Wacky Workbench is behind us for this series, and that means we got my favorite level in the entire Sonic franchise to look forward to next episode. Stardust Speedway! Except in Sonic CD, this is going to be pretty short, so I wouldn't expect an episode lasting more than 10 minutes next video. Unless I decide to purposely go out of my way to show it off to you guys. In fact, that's what I'm thinking about doing. There's way too much magic to this level that it's a shame to just overlook. Regardless, that'll do it for this video. Thanks to all of you for watching, and I will see you in my 6th episode for my Tails in Sonic CD series. And what do you all think? Would you like to see a good future playthrough or a bad future playthrough of every single level in Sonic CD? If so, let me know in the comments and I'll consider your feedback. And also don't forget to leave a like, because that helps me out a lot more than you know. If you want to see more Sonic content from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you won't miss out on any more videos from me. And on that note, I'm speeding on out of here. Take care, Sonic fans, and well, everybody watching this video. Of course, you don't have to be a Sonic fan to watch this video, but you get the idea. Anyway, take care all. Later.